And one fish, two fish. And one fish, two fish. And a redfish, blue fish. And a redfish, blue fish. And that is Twitch sounding good. Redfish, blue fish. And that is YouTube sounding good. And that is Twitch sounding good. YouTube sounding good. Alright, actually, let me get that YouTube chat moved over. God, there's so much garbage in this thing. What is this? What is this? Do I even need this? Oh, I still have an echo on. Did I not shut the YouTube down? I guess not. Which one of you is YouTube? No, you're done. Is Twitch still? Twitch is down? Mod view? Oh, I got a mod view open. There we go. Alright, I think we're good. Anyhow, here's the crappy... Oh, why do I need this? Why? What is this for? This clear. I got rid of that thing. Does that mean I can... Can I still get... Can I just do that? Does that go away? Hello, worms. Oh, I got coke all over everything. That did not type. Because I got this stupid, useless thing in the way, don't I? Hello. Alright. That's obnoxious. Let's just push you back over here. Let's put that YouTube chat over there. Let's move the Twitch chat up here, out of the way. Let's get that Coke bottle out of here, because I can't see anything. Somebody really needs to get all these Coke bottles out of here. Charles, how are you doing? And thank you for that resub. I appreciate that, dude. 35 months. That is awesome, dude. I'm gonna work on Rocket Gal tonight before I completely forgot what that was, and then get back to James Dean later on. So we left off. I think I want to set up the buttons. That's the reason why I have Marvelous Designer. I'm going to use their button tool to kind of show me where these go. I'm checking my shirt to tell me which way these are going to go. This actually just opens on this side over here, but we're going to put buttons down here anyhow. So just to give it that kind of double-breasted look. But to do that, I'm going to use the button tool, line up some buttons, make a texture, and that'll show me where we need to line these up. Actually, I think maybe I'll save some buttons. But we're going to make buttons in Blender. Also, we're going to make the belt buckle in Blender. So those are the two big things. And then I got to fix the textures. The leather texture is looking like garbage. So we'll get to that. And maybe I'll try to get that rocket pack in here too. Get this thing a little bit further along before I completely forget about it, because I really do want to make this outfit. Buttons. Okay. Where are buttons in here? I think they're over here, aren't they? Where's my button tool? There's my button tool. Can I... I'm going to do buttonholes. I'm going to try to remember how to do this. Is it copy, paste, mirror, something like that? Select button and move. Let's angle that 90 degrees. Is that the way they should go? That's the way my shirt goes. I think I'm going to do that. And then can I copy and paste? And I think if we do something like that, we can say number of buttons. Oh, but it's not number of buttons between there. I have to do number of buttons, kind of like that. And then we're just going to line these down. I'm thinking 8 buttons. So that says 2. So we're actually going to add 1. So we're going to go to 7. And then we're just going to crank that down till it's a little further along. Somewhere right about there. And then we're going to copy this and put it the other side. So I think I can do copy and paste and just line those up. And I might be able to save out a texture file that'll show me where these go. Let's see if we can do that. I think if I export this with a normal map, I will get something that shows me where the buttons line up. So let's try that. Activate, export. That's right, these buttons never do anything despite the fact that I assigned them. And yeah, that's right, since I haven't been over here a while, I'm gonna do a lot of navigating back over to the pulp folder. So the Maidens of Mars Oracle outfit is coming along. I'm trying to get it uploaded to Daz, started today. The process always involves going, oh, I gotta rename those morphs. Oh, I should probably make a couple other things. Oh, I need to adjust my D-force. So, no later than tomorrow. I will probably have it finished and uploaded and submitted to Daz by tomorrow. Keeping the fingers crossed for that. I think all my promos are done. And I forgot what I'm doing. I'm looking for a folder called Pulp, aren't I? Pulp, there we go. Gonna go into there. Starheart. You know what? I'm just gonna save it here. I'm gonna just call this Pulp or SH buttons. Because what I really want to get out of this is a texture map. And I really want I think it's in the normal map. Although I am going to say diffused. I'm going to say all of these and see what we get. See if we have something that shows me where these buttons line up. I'm optimistic that I'll get something that'll show me how to line these up properly so I can get them nice and evenly spaced out. Actually, I want to put buttons on those too. No, I'm not. Never mind. Change of plan. I'm going to do what I was going to do. We're going to stick with the main plan. OBJ selected. At least I'm still in the same folder. So SH buttons. And now I'm just going to do all of these and we'll see what we get. That, and that. Hopefully something shows me where these buttons line up. So let's go take a look at our folder and see what we got. Off into the projects. Go to the Pulp, Starheart, Whip. I should have some textures floating around in here somewhere. So one of these over here, I think it's this one here, 03. I see something. I should see something. It did not give me normal maps for the buttonholes. Alright, we got to do a little bit of reading up. So that didn't work. And if we look over here at the texture map, we totally didn't get anything for buttonholes. There's a way to do this. I super believe. Maybe. And we're still on the buttons. Let's come over here. Let's just select all the buttons. Let's come to the property editor and see if there's some sort of texture or something I need to do. I'm not seeing it. You know, let's try this. Control Shift. No, not that. Let's take a look at our thing again. Up here, all selected trims and things. Buttonholes. I do say buttonholes. So I do say that. Yo, Rod, how are you doing today? It's Rod Shelley. include hidden objects. I'm trying to figure out how to mark buttonholes on this thing. Marvelous Designer. Designer, I don't want to do that. Export button hole normals. Let's see. Top stitches buttonholes. Exporting buttonholes aren't visible when exported. Alright, I'm just going to have to probably do this old school. I mean, what we can do this. Let's try this. I got a thought. I can probably set this up in Photoshop. We're going to take the ID map, and I'm just going to line this up, and then we'll put that on as a texture map in DAZ, and that'll show me where my buttonholes need to go. And then we'll make our buttons. And I'm just going to do like these kind of domey button things. Projects, Pulp, Starheart. Let's take a look in here. Do I have an ID map? You know what? Here's an ID map right there. Let's open you. Actually, I'm in Photoshop, aren't I? Nope, that was not Photoshop. I'm going to drag and drop. There we go. Hey! I see buttonholes now. Alright, that's good enough. We're just going to use this texture. Let's pop over into over to here. Let's close that so I can see chat. Let's close that so I can see chat. Let's close. I think I just closed chat. Oops. Sorry, chat. There's our wonderful chat. There's that shout out for the wonderful Rod Shelley by the wonderful CS Bond. So what I want to do is just put this texture on here. So let's pop over to here. Let's change this base color to white. And let's get that texture map in here. Over here. That's right, we're navigating. I don't even know what a Raffi is anymore. I remember Pyro Streets. Oh, I digress. Pulp. There we are. Starheart. Whip. And apparently, I gotta switch this so I can see something. Let's do extra large icons. So apparently, there they are. You know what? I probably should put these down just a little bit lower, though. Actually, I think I'm just going to slide the whole thing lower. I think we can do that in Photoshop. I can just abuse this in here. We'll just take that. Actually, let's Control T. I'm going to make it all a little shorter. And then we're just going to nudge it down like that. And hit save. Pop back over to here and refresh. And there we go. I think maybe those will work. These are just guides. So thank you for your service, Photoshop. Get you out of the way. And I think 18 millimeters. Let's do an 18 millimeter button. We'll do that in Blender. And we're also going to set up a belt buckle. But first things first, let's get the buttons knocked out. So we're going to just do this. I'm just going to make a cylinder. And I said 18, which means you probably want a dimension of about 9 millimeters. We're going to say mesh. We're going to say cylinder. We're going to come over here. We're going to make a radius of 0.009. And we'll make it 0.003 to start with. Yeah, all right, we'll do that. Actually, you know, here, we'll put this. I think I'm going to actually just turn the whole thing. So our button is going to be zeroed right there. Let's put the back of that at 0, though. And actually what we're going to do is we're going to pull a little thing out of the back, as if it's the little, I don't know, whatever you call the thing that it'll get sewn to. There's probably a technical term for that. Actually, so what I'm going to do is we're going to grid fill this. So let's delete that face. Let's select that. Nope. Let's select that. Let's come to here and let's tell it to grid fill. And I want to rotate that so my one line is straight up and down. So we'll just do our offset like that. There we go. And is there a simple blending? Simple blending will probably work. I'm going to straighten this stuff out. So scale Z0. Scale Z0. Nope. I guess I got to get those one at a time. Scale X0. And scale X0. Alright, that's good. We're going to pull these out. So we're just going to do a little extrude. Pull it out. Make it a little like that. A little bit more like that. That's probably going to be good enough because we're not really supposed to see that. Actually, let's kind of do that. And I'm going to round it just a little bit, but without adding any extra mesh to it. Can I just GG all of that? Can I just slide those? Yeah. Gives it a little bit of curve. Like I said, I don't really want to be able to see the back of that. We'll just add a little dome shape on here. So I'm going to, let's do a little inset. Maybe inset again. Pull it down a little bit. I'm probably just going to put a little bevel on that, but we'll get to that. Do a little bit more insetting. I'm going to pull you out. I think I want to try to grid fill that and maybe see if I can dome that out a little bit. So let's try that. Wrong mode. Kind of like what we did before, except I'm going to use a little bit of proportional editing to kind of give that some curvature. So face. Grid fill, there we go. And I want to get that line straight up and down. Like that. Okay, should be good. Maybe if we grab that point right there. And what we're going to do is turn on proportional editing. And I'm going to just do this sphere. We'll see how that goes. We're just going to do a little bit of fall off. And just try to make that a little bit of a domey shape like that. Pretty close. I think we're going to bring that back just a little bit. I like that. That kind of gives me that dome I'm looking for. We're just going to put a little break on this edge. Like that. Probably going to be good. Oops. That shouldn't have happened. Well, what happened was I didn't have the connected only on. We're going to just fix that. We're just going to make this all flat again. If I do that and get rid of these. And then we'll just scale on the Y 0. So that makes that all flat again. And maybe, yeah, that'll probably be good. Let's put some cuts in here. So we're going to set this up for UV editing. We're going to put a seam here. And I'm going to put a seam there, 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 and there. And I'm also going to just put little seams here. And then we're just going to UV map that. Let's pop over here. Select all, unwrap. Did I forget to mark my seam? I'm getting... Let's try this again. Let's make sure we have all our transforms accepted. And let me make sure I've got my... You know what? I don't know if I actually marked my seams. I went to all the trouble to select everything and then I just forgot to actually do the marking. Doy. Totally blaming Mitch McConnell for that. Mark seam. There we go. All right, let's mark that. All right, now let's try this 3AU unwrap conformal. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I think that's going to be good enough. And I'm hoping it's the right size. Let's see how this looks when we get it over to Daz. Let's give it a material. We'll just call it button. And here, let's just tab out. I'm just going to shade smooth. Actually, I'm going to crease. Let's do a little bit of creasing right there. And mark sharp. I think we'll try that too. Mark sharp. There we go. So want to tab out. I'm not sure that'll carry over to Daz or not. I'm going to mark sharp this stuff too. Maybe Daz will remember this. Let's see how this goes. All right, mark sharp those. Is this still flat? Is there an auto smooth for this? Auto smooth one. That's better. Let's export it. We're good. Activate export. Use my Daz preset. Let's come over here. Nope. Try over here. Nope. Over here. I am totally lost. I just went the wrong way. There's my pulp folder. There we go. Star heart button. All right. Make sure my preset is set. Select it only. Export. Back to Daz. Let's see how this goes. It should come in right there. I have a button for this. Hey, there's my button. Are you too small? I think I might want my button to be a little bigger. Let's see. Maybe not, now that I'm looking at it. Those buttonholes are too big. Maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think we're going to make that a little bit bigger. And by a little bit bigger, I don't know, maybe 25%. Let's try that. And also, I think I'm going to pull that out a little bit further. Tab A, scale 1.25. All right. Just pull that. Pull that. I'm going to UV map that because we've changed the dimensions a little bit. So, I mean, it tweaked it just a little bit. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, let's get rid of you. Let's re-import. I mean, I guess I could have scaled it there. Why do you still look? You still look too small. Did I actually save this? Are you not moving? Is my button stuck? That's because I have the wrong thing selected. That time you thought you had the button selected, but you didn't. I keep losing the button. You know, I think that is a little bit bigger, but I'm thinking I still want it to be a little bit bigger. So let's try, actually, am I going to regret this? No, no regrets. Let's try a little bit larger. Scale 1.25. Let's try that. Export that out again. Come back into here. I'm going to copy this. And then we're just going to move that up here. Then let's go grab the new button. Hopefully it's the new button. Bring that there. Yeah, that does look. Although maybe, I'm thinking maybe a little thicker. So we're just going to pull the whole back piece back a little bit. And I might make that a little bit thinner. Do that. And maybe can I just grab all of that? And I'm going to pull all that back a little bit. And then what I want to do is we'll put the center point right there. So when we're working at placing the button, the 0 point of our button is right there. And for some reason, you're just not zeroed up, are you? You're supposed to be right there and there. And we'll just clean the UVs up one more time. It tweaked it just a little bit. All right, we'll export it out again. And this time we're going to bring it in. We'll come back to here in a second. And I don't need you anymore. And we'll just do the import thingy, bring in the button thingy. We're going to rig the button at this point because I'm happy with that sizing. So what we need to do is, so the center of our button is down here, and we really want it to be right there. So we're just going to use the joint editor, and we're just going to come in here to tool settings, and we're going to set the origin to 0 and 0. And then I'm going to set this endpoint to right about there. So we're going to bring that, I think, 0. And then we'll just Z position that out. Probably good. Let's memorize that. All right, we're good. And then if we do Control V, it should take us pretty close to where we were before. And then it's a matter of kind of just lining these up, organizing the names. I should save this out. So actually, let's do that. Let's Control E. And I didn't give this a material name, did I? So we're gonna fix that. I could have done that in Blender, but it's easy enough just to do it here because we're just gonna call it button. Looking good. There we go. Let's save our button. Actually, let's tweak the angle just a little bit so that we can get nice little sharps right in here. It's probably going to be good enough. Yeah, because if I do that, I don't know, let me say 20, 35. I'd like to keep that and lose this one. So let's see if we can, if we adjust that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. It's probably good enough. We don't need to do any other smoothing or anything on that button. I think we're good. Let's save this as a prop figure asset. And what we're going to do is we're going to make, what's that term I'm thinking of? Instances. We're going to instance this to make the other 15 buttons. We got to fix that at some point. Probably not today at the rate I'm going. So let's save you. Over here. We'll put you here. The real one is going to be down here. Right here. SH star heart button. And you know what? I think I am going to put star heart into 2 words. Star heart button. I will eventually probably get rid of this. But for right now, keep that content type. I'm just going to call you a follower accessory. And we're just going to set you to be an accessory. And we're just going to accept that. And did I give this a name? It does have a name. We're going to rename it. We're going to call it R01. And then we're going to name the instances, you know, 02 through 08, and then L01 through 08 on the other side. And we just need to set up all our little, and then we got to get to do this. But we'll do the buckle first. Why are you not moving? Because I selected something else in here. I think once again I selected some environment thing without realizing it. So actually what I should do is just go through and set up our rigid follow nodes. And these aren't clipping the belt. Yay. Is this all going to deforce okay? I'm watching where the belt goes. And I'm hoping that it doesn't clip. You know what? That's going to work. Let's stop that. We'll stop that again. And we'll clear that. And we are good to go. So we're just going to whip out the geometry editor here. And we're just going to try to put little rigid follow nodes as close to these as possible. And they're basically going to be named node yada 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 something something something, like kind of like this. I've got the wrong thing selected, so we have to select the jacket. The tunic. I'm calling it a tunic. Maybe I should call it a jacket. It's too late. I've already called it a tunic. There we go. Create rigid follow node. This is going to be node button R01. I'm going to copy that. And then we're going to accept that. And then we'll just move to the next one. Same thing. Create rigid follow node. Now it goes a little bit quicker because I've got that pasted on the clipboard. And that one right there. Geometry assignment thing. Control V. I forget. I always have to put my cursor in there. I keep forgetting that. It really should put your cursor right there when it creates that little dialog box. There's no reason not to. Well, there's probably a reason. It might be they just forgot. Create rigid follow node. This is number 4. Control V. 4. Moving along. They're pretty. These are lining up kind of nicely. I'm waiting for them to get kind of janky looking. I think I'm on 6. And where are these? These should be here. Let's open this up just to kind of, I can kind of see an idea of where I am. Put the cursor there. All right. Okay, accept that. Alrighty, that's the right side. Let's do the left side. Quickly kind of double checking in my mind. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, Control V. We're going to change you to L. And I'm going to just maybe copy everything from there on. And then accept that. And then move on to the next one. Two. 3. 4. I need a button that does this, something I can just click on instead of having to navigate. 5. Alright, we're just taking a quick peek over here, looking good. And then we have 6, 7, and 8. 6. And then I just got to do this for G9. I'll probably do that later. We'll focus on the G8 version today on stream. There's only so much boredom I should subject you to. And if after this, you're not going to want to see another button ever again. Where did you just go? I put you there where I put the 7. Damn it. Let's try this again. All right. Disaster averted. All right, we're good. And then we just got to line up these and attach them to those. And these have to go into certain parts of the body. Hey, Chris, you're going to call it an early night? No worries, Charles. Thank you for being here. Once again, thanks for that resub, buddy. 35 months. I do appreciate you, man. Yeah, we'll catch you later. When's the next stream? I don't know. Thursday, maybe? Maybe the Thursday? What do you mean, cheap viewers? Phantom Resort. My viewers are not cheap. They're just slutty looking. And my brain has stopped. Oh no. I'm cleaning up buttons. We're going to assign these to something. That's chest upper. I can't see what I'm doing. You know what? I'm going to make that unselectable. And then we're going to make the tunic selectable. And that way I can click on this. And then I can hide that. And that's telling me I want to put the 1s and the 2s onto the upper chest. So we're going to grab 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And all of those are going to come over here to the upper chest. Where's my upper chest? I can't find nothing. There it is. Alrighty. Okay, where's the lower chest? Lower chest is there. Well, what are those? Are those pecs? Are they collars? They're pecs. That is a left pec, so that's going to get number 3. So that right pec is going to get the right number 3. All right, moving along. There's the chest lower. I don't know. These are really close. This one, one is in and one isn't. That's the annoying part. Alrighty. So the right one is in the lower chest and the left one is in the part of the abdomen. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to mindlessly follow my pattern. So this is right 4. So right 4 goes into the lower chest. And L4, and then these two. So right 5 and L4 and 5 are in the upper abdomen. This is the lower abdomen. It seems like my 6s are solidly positioned onto that one. So grab the 6s and we'll go over and drop them into the lower abdomen. So what are we now in pelvis? That is a pelvis. I have 2 more. Those are the 7s are on the pelvis. And then the 8s are on the thighs, I guess. Yep, left thigh, right thigh. Right thigh, right there. Left thigh, right there. I think those are good. Okay, now I can start memorizing these now that we've got them on the right body parts. So we're just going to collect all of these up. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Let's come over here. Let's grab all of this stuff. Let's clear that out. So what I want to do is I want to lock the rotations all at 0, 0, and 0. We also want to make them not visible. So we're going to memorize those. And then I'm going to lock them down. Lock selected nose, and I'm going to memorize again because I can't remember if I need to or not. Alright, now we're going to just line these up on the buttonholes. And I'm going to do this with instances. And then we're going to rename all the buttons. Kind of like the same way we've got the buttonholes. So it's just going to be, button O or L01, L02, R01, so on and so forth. But let's do, is this it here? Duplicate. Nope, that's not it. Is it create? New node instances. Name star heart button. You know what? I'm going to do that, but we're going to change it. We need 15 of these. So let's change you to a 5. Let's accept that. They're all over the place. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that, and we'll just get all these other ones in there. So their default position is going to be right there on top of that. And let's give these names. Star heart button. R01. And that one's going to go there. You're going to be in here. Let's kind of... I'm going to pull all of these out. And then I'm going to line them up, and then we'll slide them back, and then we'll rotate them to fit. So we only have to do that 16 times. How happy is that? Okay, we got all that. We're going to grab the posing. We're going to slide these all out towards the front so that I can see them. And then I'm just going to go to front view. And we're just going to zoom in. And I'm just going to kind of roughly line them up on these. Then we can slide them back and rotate them in. Let's start with you. I'm going to select them over there on the selection side. Actually, you know, if I put these on there and then zero them out, I think they might snap. That might work. We'll see how that goes. Where am I? I'm on 4. All right, so we're just going to... I don't even know if I have to do this. I can probably... Let's try this. Instead of instances, I should have had those not name as instances. R02... because this is just now going to be a pain in the butt. R03... R04... R05... R06... We'll do the right side and then we'll do the left side. 07 and 08. So, and then we're going to parent these to their respective nodes. So we're going to look through here. This is kind of a hot mess up here, isn't it? So there's R01 right there. 02. 03. There you are. 4, 5, 6, 7 is over here on the pelvis, and I don't see it. I can't see it because we've got these shut down. Am I in the right? Oh, that's the Genesis 8 figure. Damn it. There it is. There's 8, and there's 7. So R07 there, and R08 goes right there. So, and I've shut everything down. I can't see anything anymore. So what we're going to try to do, let's see how this works. If I grab all of these buttons and we restore them, they might snap to the centers of these nodes. So that's what I'm hoping. So I really didn't need to be dragging stuff around. I think I can just... But then we got to go in and tweak the positioning. Nope. Yep. And did I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? And nope. And Yep. Okay, and then we do Control E. There we go. They all jumped to the nodes. So now we'll just do this for the left side. And then we'll go in and we just got to tweak the rotations and maybe move them a little bit. Ideally, I don't have to move them too much. LO, and that was a L01. L02, and I think I need to put a space back in there. L03, maybe without a K this time. K. L04. L05. L06. Nope. L07 and L08. All right, now let's stick these onto the L's over here. I see a 6 there, and I see the 5 over there, and the 4, and there's a 3, there's a 2, there's a 1. Let me just double check that I'm getting these in the right one. 1, 2, 3, R, 4, 5, R6. Excellent. Let's close that for a second. And then we'll come over here and there is a 7. And where is my 8? There's 8 over there. Excellent. Open you back up, and then we're just going to select these L nodes. That one and that one and that one. I think that's 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And then if we do yay. And now we just have to tweak these. So let's go back to perspective view. Let's go back to perspective view and let's Control F. Switch over to the universal tool. And then we can just kind of line those up a little bit. I want to run to that really quick to see how my displacement. I don't have a displacement map on here yet, do I? I think that's probably going to be close enough. We'll line those up. You know what? I like the size of those. They're a bit large for buttons, but that's okay. They'll look better. They'll look good. Totally not a nipple. That's a button. That's a button. All right, fine. Where did my button go? There you are. You're about right. Oops. Getting there. That might be okay. What do I got? A couple more down here. And then we do the left side. That looks fine. That looks fine. So after we do this, we're going to memorize all of this. I can't tell if that needs to be rotated or not. I think it does. That one I can kind of see. Yeah, those are looking okay. I think this is all good. Let's memorize up the position of these. All right, I think I got them all selected. Come over here, grab all of that, do this, memorize selected items. I think we're good. We're gonna do one other thing here. We're gonna make these not visible in a simulation. Right there, we're gonna turn that off. Now I'm gonna rememorize them. Memorize. Thanks, Rod. It's the vision. It looks like the vision. I'm memorizing. I knew that. I'm memorizing selected items. And I think we'll just throw a generic. Okay, because these are all instants, I only have to texture one, and they all get textured. So we'll do that. Here we go. I'm going to do that. And then we can just, you know what? I'm just going to apply my generic shader. And I'm just going to make it a shiny, real shiny like that. I'm going to kind of give it a, kind of a brassy color. Maybe like that. I'm going to run a little, we'll just do a quick render just to see how the material is looking on the buttons. It should look like shiny, brassy gold something something. Yeah, kind of like that. So that's what they're supposed to look like. It was all part of the plan. Maybe what we'll do is we'll put a little Space Force symbol on them. Anyhow, we're happy with that. I like that. I think I can save this as a wearable preset. Maybe. I'm going to have to. Is something happening? I'm still rendering, aren't I? Yeah, I thought I turned you off. So here, let's come back over here. You know what? We're going to save. Hello. Oh, that's right. She's not selectable because we put the little X next to. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to save everything as a wearable preset right now. So we're going to just come over here and say wearable preset SH star art outfit, and we'll just say the whole kit and caboodle at this point. Looks good. All right. So for the buckle, should I just make a big... I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the buckle. So in this case, I don't have a belt that's going to come apart, so it's just going to kind of sit over this. So maybe we just kind of do maybe a big oval thing. Or maybe we'll do rounded corner box. Maybe we'll kind of make it almost a pill. And I'm going to put a... Yeah, let's pop this in. So it's going to be a bit larger than that. You know, we're going to load this in the blender and see how it lines up. And we'll do that. Dun, dun, dun. Import. Hold on, I'm going to take a quick look at my phone because I heard it making noise. All right, I got a client emailing me. I'll get back to them. Hold on, I'll do this real quick. Sorry. This is so classy, isn't it? Emailing during the middle of a stream. I guess technically I should hide the camera. I'm totally not telling you to buy shares in Exxon. That would be wrong. Is that even a company? You didn't hear it here because I'm lying. All right. And the world is safe once more. Let's put you back over there. Chris bought a wireless charger. It's so cool. I'm importing the Rocket Pack harness. That's what I'm doing. And I'm lost because it's over here. Now something in here says Rocket Pack harness. I'm actually looking at the one for Genesis 9, and that's a small. We're going to have to scale that up a little bit. Let's do that. Let's import that. I got to scale this up. So we're going to do scale 1.0626. And then I'm going to make we're going to start with a box. We're going to round the edges off. And then we're going to fix the janky geometry. So let's start with a cube. Let's tab in. Let's look at it from the side. Let's scale this down. Let's move that. Scale some more. Zoom in. Scale some more. I think I'm in the ballpark. All right, let's make it like that. Maybe somewhere in there. Let's look at this from the front. Maybe a little smaller that way. A little wider that way. I think maybe I'll put a little bit of a curve in it. So let's add a few, and you're still probably a little thicker than you need to be. Yeah, so let's all right, let's go over here. I don't need to be in UV editing for this. We'll add some loop cuts. You know what? We're going to delete half of this and we're going to work on it in a mirrored fashion. So let's come over here and give ourselves a mirror modifier. And then what I want to do is add some extra cuts in here so that I can kind of bend it out a little bit. Do that. Select that. Turn that on. We still have, is that the shape I want? Yeah, I think we'll try that. We'll keep that. So I want to just pull that out. And we're just going to take that out a little bit so we just kind of get, there we go. I'm going backwards. I want it to go the other way. Kind of like that. So I totally have this. Normally I work with the stuff mirrored on the left. Not that it really makes a huge difference. I think I want to make the whole thing a little thinner though. Kind of like that. Let's put our shape in here. We're going to bevel these. Although, you know what? I think I'm going to dissolve this one. And then I'm going to bevel these. And we're going to round those out. Kind of like that. I think something like that. We're getting there. All right, let's delete these faces here. Do I want to actually delete those? No, I'm going to add some detail and then we're going to clean up the center line. So we're just going to kind of do an inset. So that's going to kind of give me that edge. And I'm just going to do another inset. This is kind of like the way we did the button. Kind of pull you back a little bit. Oops, without the, kind of pull you back just a little like so. And then a little bit of an inset. And I'm going to pull you out like that. And then we're going to, okay, now I'm going to fix this edge. So we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of those. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Then I'm going to select that, flatten it up, move it to the center. Yay. This we're going to fix in a little bit, but right now we're just going to bevel. Can I bevel these out? Will that work? You know what I don't? You know what's not working for me? These. Let's get rid of this. Let's dissolve those. There, that's a little better. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm going to bevel this stuff to give it some more curvature. Maybe not that much. Is good? Is good. All right, we're going to fix this. And I got to fix... Excuse me. And I'm going to fix this. So let's start by deleting that. And we'll fill that in. And then do I want to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll do that. We'll put a little split in here. So there's 2, 4, 6. I think that'll that what I want? I think that is what I want. No, it's not. Actually, I can get by with 4. So I'm looking at 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That's going to do it. Here's how this is going to work. And my phone made a noise again. I'm going to take a quick peek. Let's pull those out a little bit. Yo, Art, how are you doing? Pull those out a little bit. All right, let's fill in these gaps. I think this is good. All right, now I'm just going to do something similar to the backside. And then I'm just going to add a little, and then I'm going to add a little bit of buckley detail and call that good. I'm making a rocket pack buckle. And you missed Charles. You already went to bed, man. So I have to shout you out. And I got another email to write. Hold on a second. I'm going to close the camera for this one. Dun, 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 dun. Pretty pissed that the military pop-up before your show has some ticked-off dude cussing up a strong. You're effing ticked. What? I didn't even see that military pop-up. Was that the Mickey Mouse? Oh, man. Why is the military effing cursing? You went for coffee, and Chris got abducted by cursing aliens. I guess that was what happened. I got abducted by cursing aliens. And Happy Mac the snowman is still watching out for us because it's still winter. It's still cold outside. I still have ice and something that resembles like snow, but it's more consistency of ice outside. And I can't type because I'm not thinking straight. It's like 4 degrees. Dang. We're 18, but still. Uh, yep, not sure if that's supposed to attract only the best or a bunch of cannon fodder types. We're getting our comeuppance tomorrow. Should stay snowing for more than 24 hours. Dang. I gotta see what we're getting in the near future. Anyhow, am I happy with that? Alright, we gotta fix this. We're working on this part back here. So I'm gonna try to do kind of like the same thing. Let's delete that face. Let's fill in. Let's fill in this. That. Maybe that. And then I'm going to add 2 cuts, and then we can finish this off. So there is 1 and 2. And then I can probably fill this in. And then I should be able to just do 1, 2. Yay. You should be rendering this weekend. Sweet. I'm going to straighten that up. I can't see the rest of this. I'm going to hope that's right there. You know what? I'm going to straighten these up too, the same way I just did that. I'm overanalyzing. All right, it's probably good. I think I'm going to call that done. Let's auto smooth that. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to put a little, let's put a bevel in here. And then I'm going to put a little bevel along, a little extra loop right in here. Then we're going to take this and then I'm going to put a divot in part of this. You're finally getting all the Microsoft screw-ups. The support scripts. Thank God for Microsoft support, eh? Yeah, I dropped a computer off with a tech today. Hopefully, it's starting just because of a CMOS battery. Fingers crossed. My partner hasn't had her computer plugged in for like more than a year, so I'm hoping it's just the battery went dead. And then the motherboard will come back to life and everything will be happy again. Or the tech will find problems that he wants to charge me for. I fried out your RAM. Oh no, this RAM was fried. All right, let's put a bevel through here. Like that. And I'm just going to stick a little loop cut right in here. Like that. And I think I'm ready to. I think actually before we do this, let's. I'm gonna mark a seam right there, and it should be good. Mark seam. All right, now we'll come over here. Control. Is it Control A? Control A. There we go. Yay. Alright, let's go UV map. No, I'm not done yet. I'm going to add some detail. I'm going to put a little inset through here. So we're just going to grab these faces through here like this. Actually, I'm just going to grab these right here. We're going to do a little indent. And I'm going to do this the slow way. I'm just going to select them one face at a time. No clever ways of doing this, because I think I'll just break things. I'll spend more time trying to be clever than it actually takes to be not clever. Alright, going to do that. Then we're just going to do... Is it Control C? Control F. There we go. Extrude along a normal. So I'm just going to pull all of that stuff in just a little bit like that. And I'm going to have to fix this up. think that's good. I know I'm getting lazy. I'm just gonna, do I want to cheat that? I'm gonna just cheat that. See, that's giving me that little extra detail that I'm looking for. Just get a little, oh, that's because it's inside the belt. You know, it's funny, a friend from Florida called earlier and I told him about one of the displays problems and he walked you through getting it fixed in about 5 minutes while driving from memory. On a hands-free device, of course. Because otherwise he would be dead. Gonna do that. I'm going to fix this one over here a little bit. There, that's good. Let's see how this unwraps. Let's go to UV editing, 3A and U, and unwrap. You know what? I'm going to put some seams in here, and then we're going to unwrap it again, right through here. I got to go back to layout view. I can't see what I'm doing in here. Tab. I'm clipping. I can't see. Let's change our clip start. There we go. That's better. I'm thinking. Do I want to just pull this out? I think I might do that. I think we'll just pull that out. Mark those as seams. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to clear a seam on that. Oh, sorry. I forgot I had the camera closed. My bad. Here I is. Yeah, I would probably die even if I was hands-free, trying to have to think that hard. There I is. Is I here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Mark seam. And then let's clear that thing. And now let's try this again. And let's see, what do we got? I like that. I think that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Unless I just want to split this edge off. I'm going to live with it like that. I changed my mind. I am going to split this edge off. I'm just going to mark a seam on that. Of course, I want to clean. I don't want that seam to run through here, so I'm going to just unmark that through there, and then do it on the other side, and then we'll unwrap it again. Can't see what I'm doing. Still can't see what I'm doing. Now I'm too close. Again, because I switched. Clear seam. Alright, let's try this one more time. 3AU. I like that. It's a little wonky. We're going to rotate the whole thing like that. And let me just do the Packmaster. Just a UV Packmaster. Let's not rotate. Let's just pack that stuff just to get it a little neater. Alright, I've got the buckle almost done. I just got to line it up just a little bit more. So now that we've got most of it done, I'm just going to rotate a little. Just a little. Just a wee bit like that. And then we're just going to pull it off just a little like so. Maybe a little down. I think that's going to be fine. I think I'm going to reset you back to 0 though. Actually, in retrospect, I think I'm going to leave it like this, but I'm going to rotate it in DAS. And actually, I want to center this into the world center. We're going to do it that way. So let's put that there, put that there, put that there. Let's come down here and see how we're looking. I think I'm going to just move that a little bit. So the center of that is somewhere close to that. And you know what? I'm a little off center on this, I think. Yeah, because I want my center line here to be right about there. Probably should be good. All right, now I'm going to export that. Your Starheart buckle. I think I'm good. Actually, you know what? Since I'm here, I'm going to give it a material. All right, now we'll just export it again. And then we'll pop over here, and I'm going to add a rigid follow node like we did for the buttons onto this rocket pack. Oh, I want to select the rocket pack. Here, let's make you unselectable again. Let's come over here to rocket harness, make that selectable. Select that. I'm not sure where the center of this is, so I'm going to kind of eyeball it. Maybe I can count and will give me a good point. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. Right there's the center. We're going to put a node right there. Create a rigid follow node. This is going to be node buckle. There we go. All right, let's do some tweaking on that. Let's actually, where do you get attached to? That is the upper abdomen. So I want to put that buckle right there. And we're just going to come over here. And we're just going to 0 the rotations out. Excellent. We're going to come down to display. We're going to make it invisible. I'm going to memorize it. I'm going to lock it. I'm going to memorize it again just in case. All right, then we're going to take... No, I didn't bring it in yet. Let's import in the butt. Yeah, that. Let's import that. There it is, buckle. Except I'm going to rename. That's a steer heart. I want star heart. Do all my buttons say steer heart? Damn it. They do. I'm going to have to rename all my buttons. Heart of the steer. That's what they got in KC. I think that's good. I think I'm going to take this and we're going to attach it to that node, if I can find it again. Somewhere around there. See, there it is. Do Control E. Yay. Control F. Zoom in. And then we're just going to... Dang it, I don't have this zeroed. Let's move our center. Tool settings. You should be there, and there, and there. That's good. Now if I control E, actually let's make sure, and if I control E, we're still in the same spot. Excellent. Now I can do this. Tilt my buckle a little bit to match the tilt in the belt. We're going to pull that out a little bit like that. Should be good. Now we got our buckle. Only thing left is the rocket pack. You know what? I'm going to just get the rocket pack in here now too. And then we'll put some textures on this and we'll move along. 18 minutes before I'm going to call it a day, and I have to deal with clients emailing me. Let's do this. Something in here should say rocket pack, rocket harness, rocket pack. Let's try that. Yeah, there we are. I think that's good. Hopefully I'm good. It's a little low because it's designed for the Genesis 9. We're just going to take that and kind of just float it right about there. Maybe rotate it just a little bit. You know what? The center of this should be right about there, right? Let's do that. Let's look at this from the side. And what I want my center of rotation to be maybe right about there instead of way down here in the nozzle. So we'll go to the joint editor. And we're just going to move that center. And we're just going to put that right a little bit on the inside. Okay, where's the other part? Right there? That's probably fine. And then I want this to be, I think that's good. My exposition is at 0. Should be fine. Let's just memorize that. And then I can kind of rotate and line this up so it's sort of her back shaped a little bit different than the other Genesis. So we're going to kind of do that. Actually, we've got to put a node on the back of this. And then we'll parent this to that node. I think I'm going to put that node right there. I probably should put the center of this right. Yeah, it'll be fine. Let's go look at the back. Let's hide the rocket. We're going to add one more rigid follow node for the rocket on the back. So we're going to select this. And I think I'm going to put it maybe right about right here. I don't want to put it on more than one, although you can. But I think right there. Jump to your assignment. Do that. This is going to be node rocket. And accept that. And let's see what part of that is the chest upper. So I'm going to take the road and do that. Come over here. We're going to straighten that out. 0, 0, and 0 on the rotations. Let's hide that. And once again, we're going to just do memorize. Item. Lock selected item and then memorize once more just in case. Alrighty, then we can take our rocket pack and attach it to our rocket node like so. Bring you back. If I do Control E, I don't know where you went. So maybe we won't do that because that's right, because you're up in the sky. So we're not going to control. We're going to memorize this after we get into position. And I think I actually have it in position already. So here, let's memorize that so it stays in place. And now when we Control E, our rocket pack is still on the back. I'm starting to think my rocket pack is a little small. I don't know. Maybe it'll be fine. All right. Let's throw. Actually, I got to do a couple of things. We want to save this as a figure prop asset. Starheart. We're gonna say buckle. And your Starheart content type is going to be an accessory. Going to set a category. Accessory. Oops, I think I was probably clicking on the wrong thing, wasn't I? All right, accept that. All right, take that. We're going to save you out. Same thing. And you're going to be rocket pack. Actually, rocket pack. Same deal. Give it a product name. Come over here. I guess you're an accessory. Do we get options? You know, I'm going to say torso. It's a torso accessory. Goes on the back. You know what? Actually, I'm going to call you a prop, transportation, or a vehicle. Or maybe not. Is there an option for vehicles? Actually, there is. There's transportation. Space. The final frontier. All right, I'm going to accept that. She is going to burn her buns. I probably should rearrange things a little bit. I probably should add a little tilt into it. Because I think this shape was designed for Genesis 9. Oh my. She's going to have some hot crossed buns. Or she's going to be crossed and have hot buns. Something like that. Alright, let's put textures on. And if I've got time, maybe we'll fix the boots. But I don't think I've got that much time. And I want to fix... And you know what? I think I want to fix the jacket texture. Because right now it's kind of janky. Anyhow, I think I got some materials in here. So I do have... We have the starter material for the harness. We have the starter material for the tights, which I can't select because we have that set to be non-selectable. So let's make that selectable. Let's make that selectable. Bubble helmet. I may have one material for that. We'll check that. Anyhow, that's the current color there. That's the current color. Did I not double click? I still have the tights selected. Oh, because the tunic's not selectable. That's better. Let's switch over to texture shaded. So that's the direction we're heading. You know what? I'm going to just... I can't select my button. Damn it. I'll do that. I'm going to make the belt buckle the same thing as this. I have the belt buckle selected. Oh well. There we go. It's metallic. It's gold. And it's shiny. Why are you not the right color? Because my material file is probably screwed up. That's better. Let me see if I have done the boots yet. I do have a rocket pack. Let's throw that on real quick before I forget. I'm pretty sure I have rocket pack. Alright, we're heading off to the land of projects. We are in Pulp, Starheart, Runtime, Textures. That's right, Daz totally stole that from Poser. Starheart, Tights, Rocket Harness. There's a rocket. I guess I haven't done the boots yet. I haven't done the helmet yet. I could have sworn I'd done the helmet. Maybe it's over an outfit. We'll take a look. Anyhow, there's a color. Currently, we have the brass set up. Base bump map. Let's do the normal map over here. Let's put in our roughness. Boink. And there's our metallicity. Yay. Let's double check and see if I've got... I have like a vague recollection I might have done the helmet textures. So let's see what we've got over there. Nope. Okay, so my vague recollection is totally wrong. We totally haven't started the helmet yet. So I still got to do helmet and boots. I got a couple minutes left. You know what? We're gonna convert those into glass. Was that my glass shader? That was not my glass shader. That's a glass shader. And that's a glass shader. So I'm going to do that. Let's apply our feet pose. I can't do that. Let's come over here, select that, then apply the feet pose. There we go. All right, let's tweak the shape of the boots just a little bit. I probably should put that back to the way it was. And we just want to pull this ankle out just a little. You can go away. Oops, damn it, I closed the chat. That's okay. If we've opened it up once before, we can open up again. That goes there. That goes there. I've got the boot selected. Let's pop over into Blender. Let me see, do I have a... Let's save this before I save as. I don't want this in shoes. This will be buckle and buttons. Damn it. Yep, I lost it. There's my boot base. I want to grab one of these. I think this one that says the 8th is probably what I want. We'll see. Sorry, you're back, Art. You're back. I see you. I see you. File. Open. Starheart boot base. Let's see if this is... No. But this is close. We can do this. And what I'm looking for is the... I think the female... Let's take a look at that. Did that come in? It may have done that wrong. All right, let's where's my boots? There they are. Let's just re-export out the boots and fix those, and then bringing the shape back in. General, I'm going to make sure that we don't have mesh resolution. We are base. Okay. Export. Yeah, we're in the wrong directory. We're lost. Projects. There we go. I'm going to just stick that over here. I'm going to call you sh boots G8F and save that. That's probably fine. Now we can come over to here. We'll do an import. Come over here. There's this object we just did. And so what I want to do is figure out where this is and pull it out just a little bit. You know what? We probably should just export out the... What are you? Oh, you're the pants. Yeah, let's export out the pants so we can see what that looks like too. It's pants, dude. Alrighty. This way I don't have to... There we go. You know, let's hide you all. Let's hide you. Where are you? There you are. Pants. I can't see. I'm pretty sure. There it is. Do I have a... Nope. I need to be able to see them. There they are. And then we can make our change here. And let me see if the symmetry will work for us today. I'll try that. And we'll do a little bit of proportional editing is still activated. So I'm just going to pull that out a little bit like so. Hey, I think that worked. Yep. And no, we're good. And then we export this. I'm just going to overwrite this boot here. Make sure I'm using my preset. Come over to here. Let's update the geometry. I just need to update the vertex position, so we'll just do that. Here's the shape we just fixed. Open that up. Accept that. Looks good. Yay. Alright, I'm going to save this as a wearable preset. We're going to call it a day here. Alright, so I got buttons and a buckle done. My buckle is moving around. Bad buckle. You know what? That stupid node probably shifted. And now it's locked in place. So now I have to unlock it. And if I reset, you know, you're not memorized right. Why did I go to all that trouble to memorize you if you're just gonna get all crazy and stuff? Crazy and stuff. Alright, now I'm going to memorize this again. Right? And if I do Control E, it's going to stay there this time. Now we're going to lock it. Then I'm going to memorize it again. And then I think it's good. And I'm gonna save this as a wearable preset, so we're kind of saving our spot right here. So we're just gonna overwrite that, and we're gonna call it a night. We'll find somebody to raid. I know Jack is probably on, but we'll see if there's somebody. I think we just raided Jack's last week, maybe even Saturday. Damn that joking computer. Alright, I'm saving. A wearable preset. There we go. I'm going to oversave. I'm going to overwrite that. Save that. Already exists. Would you like to replace it? Yes. I think this is going to be good. We're going to accept that. The jacket needs some work. I'm not happy with this texture. I have to tile it up. It's too blotchy right now. Oh, and I've got buttonholes on here. I'm going to have to move those. See, I don't like... they're in the wrong spot right there. I'm totally going to redo where the buttonholes are on that jacket. Anyhow, if we kind of do a Control R here, I'm going to take a quick look. While this is kind of doing a little bit of rendering, we'll take a look at who else is on. Hey, Rod, Art, thank you for being here. Charles, it was good to see you. I know you're not here anymore, but love you, man. Thanks for that resub, buddy. We are heading over to screen 2. Hey, Twitch, I can't take you on the raid, so if there's anybody over there on Twitch, I see Art. Art made it into Twitch, or into the YouTube. I see Art over on the YouTube. Anyhow, take care, YouTube. We will catch you later. Twitch, on the meantime, if you hang around, we're going to raid out. And YouTube,